Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to see this video. It's your brother, your boy, Cos Reps Corner. Like I always say, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner.
Oh, I got lost on the way to you in an orange sky by the ocean blue. Every mile lost, my soul renewed, taken by the sunrise and the golden view. Walking slowly in the mountains underneath the constellations. Yeah, I know that you've been waiting for me. Time is losing all its meaning, like I'm living in a dream, and I've been chasing all the feelings
In today's video, like you know, in recent times I've been following the obedient movement due to the fact that yes, we need a new change and a revolution in the country called Nigeria. And so I have been just up there sharing things about his movement in the United States and other parts of Europe, and I hope I have been doing that. But in today's video, somebody brought me here, and is by the name Kenneth Okonkwo. Yes, Kenneth Okonkwo. Many of us might not know him, but I think most of us know him. Let me use the word. Kenneth Okonkwo is that particular actor that made name or that made fame in the movie known as Living in Bondage some years back. You could recollect that there was a movie of this particular trend that moved many forces out in the Nollywood that's at those days, and I think it has been rebranded now in Netflix. So this is the particular man who is in the center of that movie, and his name is Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo. Sorry, Barrister Dr. Kenneth Okonkwo. Yes, he's an actor, a lawyer, and a doctor. Okay, so that's why I'm using Barrister Dr. Kenneth Okonkwo. This a video I'm going to show us now was when he was welcomed into the Labour Party LP after defecting from the ruling party APC. In an interview granted by Arise or so some time ago, he came on air and told them that he wasn't in support of a Muslim ticket seconded or supported by the All Progressive Congress, which is the APC, and now he has told them that he's not going to support their presidential candidate. Himself and some other people, such as the senator representing Adamawa, talking about Senator Abbo. Okay, one of the youngest senators in Nigeria, who is also a member of the All Progressive Congress, have said no to this barbaric and religious catastrophic English will not kill me. Religious and catastrophic error made by the All Progressive Congress. And today he was welcomed to the Labour Party LP. I don't know when I'll be doing this video, but this is, if anytime you see it, please bear with me. But I know I just used the word today. It happened today, but I don't know when the video will come up. So, but you will see it now. So please, I want to thank all of us for always coming to watch what I put out, the nonsense I bring out. Thank you so much for the love and the care. Till I come every next time to you see me your screen, guys. I leave us with this clip.
This is the official presentation of Labour Party flag, and this Labour Party flag symbolizes the logo of Labour Party that you will see on the day of ballot paper. You will see LP, you will see Papa, Mama, Pikin, and that is what it's meant for. Doctor, you are welcome.
Immediately after the presidential primaries,
yes,
I said in my mind that before I choose any presidential candidate to support, I am going to watch clearly the way they will perform their first task, their first function as presidential candidates, which is the choice of their vice president. Because this is a task that is the exceptional privilege by the Constitution, section 142, subsection 2 of the Constitution. That is the first task of a presidential candidate. the choice of a vice president. I said I was going to watch, and I will put it to test to determine the suitability of the presidential candidate I was going to follow. I saw the PDP and how the presidential candidate voluntarily set up a committee and asked the committee to choose his vice for him. He outsourced the choice voluntarily, meaning that he does not even know, he's not even sure of his choice. The committee came out with a decision, a 17-man committee in which Governor Wike scored 14 votes against 3 for the other 2. But the candidate chose one of the ones that lost. And not just that he chose another person, but he impugned the character of the chairman of the committee, Governor Autumn, by saying that Governor Autumn lied, that they did not vote. It is elementary that when a committee is reaching its decision, we incorporate law. Will tell you that they reach decision by resolutions, and the resolution is reached by voting. So it's elementary language, elementary law, that they must have voted even to choose the 3 out of all the shortlisted candidates. I cannot possibly follow a candidate who cannot make his choice and then who can lie against the committee that he set, and again whose choice has caused disunity and disaffection amongst the party members, because it will eventually dovetail to the country. I watched the APC candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and out of 100 million Christians, he saw no one that according to him was competent, and he made a choice of a fellow Muslim to be his vice. And he said he chose the fellow Muslim because he was competent, meaning all the Christians are incompetent. I want to tell you how important his choice of a northern Christian would have been. The northern Christian has the slimmest chance of becoming president or vice president in Nigeria, and this would have been a golden opportunity to make them feel that they belong. Because naturally, if the power goes south, most of the times it will be a southern Christian that will have the power, and when it goes north, people will prefer a balance, a change, and most times it goes to a northern Muslim. So the northern Christians have the slimmest chance to get into the presidency. So the only time to balance the presidential ticket with a northern Christian as vice is when you have a southern Muslim as the presidential candidate. Now we had that golden opportunity in 2022 in APC, and His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu blew it up because he was desperate. He wanted to win at all costs, even if it means Nigeria being divided and going up in flames. So the choice of a fellow Muslim, which has made it that currently in APC, the presidential candidate is a Muslim, the vice presidential candidate is a Muslim, Senate president is a Muslim, Speaker of the House of Representatives is a Muslim, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives is a Muslim, the Chief Justice of the Nation is a Muslim, the National Chairman of the party is a Muslim. You can see the disaffection and disunity is common in APC and in Nigeria in general. I cannot, in all conscience, follow a presidential candidate that does not recognize the diversity of our nation and the need to make sure that everybody is accommodated. And that was how Tinubu was ruled out. Nigeria is better off without the presidency of such candidates. And now, I waited for His Excellency Peter Obi. That is why I never went public in my support for him until he makes a choice of his vice president. And behold, he checked our ethnicity, he checked our religious diversity and linguistic barriers, and he chose a vice president in the person of the cerebral Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed, an educationist that has built universities to educate the children, a detribalized human being that works well with everybody. And today, the Labour Party presidential candidate is the most balanced, and you can see how it engendered peace, unity, togetherness in Labour Party, which will dovetail into the nation. I have peace in Labour Party. I have peace supporting such a candidate, and Nigeria will have peace supporting such a candidate. And that is why I believe, having successfully executed this first function without rancor, without bitterness, that Peter Obi is better than every other candidate contesting for the post of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2023. And I recommend him to all. And by the grace of God, he will be the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.